Hello, and welcome to Keyword Discovery's Gain a Competitive Edge Session 1. In this session, we will review the essential features of the Keyword Discovery interface. Keyword Discovery is an advanced tool, and we're really excited to show you how to best use some of the great features that search marketers have come to depend on. We're going to go ahead and get started with the research interface. I'm sure those of you who are on the subscription and free trial are familiar with this. You're going to start by entering a search term here in the search box. This is going to be a broad term to start with. You're looking for some new ideas, so make sure you don't limit yourself by starting too narrow. From here, you can choose to exclude some terms. Now make sure you use this only after you've already established that your list has terms that you really don't want to use. For example, if you have an auto insurance website, you may want to exclude health and life. Or you may decide that it's time to grow your business. And also make sure that you have these terms written down for a negative terms list if you're also running a paid campaign. Next, you can go ahead and select your database. We have a number of databases to choose from, the primary of which is the Global Premium Database. This is a database that we've collected from the last 12 months, rolling months, and this is data that's pure, it's not scraped, and it's collected from the browser bar level, and this is the database that search marketers really do depend on. If you need some additional data above the Global Premium, you can go ahead and check the historical box. This will give you data from August of 2006. So if you're in a niche market or have a more focused seasonal market, it's good to have a wider range of data. You know, some keyword research tools only go back for 90 days. So it's good to make sure that you've got that great seasonality. You have a number of other regional and language-specific databases as well as portal databases such as eBay and shopping databases. We also have our question phrase database. More searchers are typing in questions to discover the information they're looking for. These questions are often buying questions, and you want to make sure that you capture that traffic. We can help you with those questions. Once you've gone ahead and selected your database, you'll notice we have a number of filters available, and this will again help you either broaden or narrow your keyword results. You can choose spell, which will give you common misspellings, miskeystrokes, and language variations. This is also great for domaining as well if you're optimizing for multiple countries. Related. This will help you find some alternate term variations and is very good for brainstorming. Fuzzy and like will give you sounds like words. This will make sure that you're capturing all the traffic, especially if you're in a newer market and people aren't quite sure what they're looking for, but they've got a pretty vague idea. Remove spaces will give you the most popular variation of your term, either as a multiple word string or people are putting them all together as one word. You need to know that to make sure you're getting all of your traffic. Inflected form, this will give you the tenth of a word. If you have a fitness center or a gym, you want to know if people are looking up swimming lessons or if they're looking up a different inflection of the term. You have swim, swam, swum, and swimming, and swims. Industry is a way to search one of our other databases, the industry terms database. Now we're going to be going more into the industry terms database in session 2, so I urge you to sign up, but this is a way to search for those industry strings. We have our competitors filter here. This will tell you the competitors that are receiving traffic for your targeted term. We have 2 different competitors tool, and this one is available to you with the standard subscription. Again, we'll be going more into that in session 2. And domain score will tell you how frequently people are looking for your keyword as a domain. Now, if you have a question about a topic, you can simply hover over the question mark and we'll pull up a screen that will show you what that term means. If you want more information on what that term is or what that column is for, you can click on it and it will take you to our user manual where you can get a more in-depth description on what specifically that term or topic is about. Now we're going to go ahead and enter our search term. I'm going to use Halloween for demonstration purposes. You can select your number of results per page. With the free trial, you only get 10. with the standard and professional versions, you can show up to 100 per page. I'm going to go ahead and go with 50 for demonstration purposes, and click the search button. Now we're going to have two screens that pull up. The first thing you're going to see is the estimated result. Now, the estimated result shows you the depth of keyword discovery and shows you why it's such a powerful tool. For the term Halloween, we've got over 67,000 results within our database. That's 67,000 terms that are in some way related to the term Halloween. And this can really help you find that niche term and that targeted long tail to get that traffic to your website. Now, if you want that whole list of 67,000 results, you can click on that and we'll send you that exhaustive keyword list. And more on reports in session 3. Now, you're going to notice on the left-hand side are results. And these are actual results that have been searched for within our database over the last 12 months. Now, we don't make this data so that it represents searches on the entire internet. What we do is we sort it by order of relative popularity. So you can see that the term Halloween costumes is 17 times more popularly searched than the term Halloween costume. And you can really get a good idea on what actual searches are being done and what term is going to be the most beneficial to drive the most traffic to your website. We have a lot of tools to do this, not just these search numbers, but this is where you're going to want to get started. Now from here, you're going to want to look at trending. You want to see when people are searching. You can click on the trending icon here next to your search numbers. It's the little bar graph. And we're going to pull up a chart that shows you when the terms are popularly searched for. You can also take a look at this monthly if you want to get a more broad perspective on when searches are occurring. And you can really see when the spikes in search behavior happen. This can help you determine when you want to post your blog article or when you want to start a press release or perhaps a new paid campaign. Can give you that definitive time on when you want to do this. Next, you may want to look at the market share. Market share is going to show you where people are searching. You can find out where the most searches are occurring and also where you may have some unique opportunities that you haven't yet explored. Now, you can also analyze the results. That's this icon right here, the little graph. To analyze the results, simply click on the graph and you're going to be able to see the successful search, the results, KEI, and PPC for Google and Yahoo, as well as the results and KEI for Bing and Ask, and the predicted daily number of searches occurring. This is one way to access the Analyze screen. I'll be going much more in depth into Analyze in session 2 and explaining exactly what all of these columns represent. So I'm going to go back to the research page and we're going to continue discussing what is available there. So enter your term again, and this time we're going to focus on the column to the right. These are the also searched queries. These are queries that have been searched in the same search session as your targeted term. This is a great list for brainstorming, understanding more of the behavioral results for your customers. If your customers are looking up Halloween, they're also looking up Michael Myers. So this can give you an idea on where to expand your products or, again, on where to put in negative terms that you don't want to be pulled up with. So by doing one quick search, you now know when searchers are searching, how they are searching, and where they are searching. This ensures that you're targeting the correct audience at the right time in the right place. Now from here, we're going to want to find out if your web page has the terms you need to capture that traffic. And in order to do that, we're going to use cross-reference, which is the last of the icons on the icon tray here. It's going to pull up a screen, and you can either enter your own specific URL or one of your competitors. You get a lot of information here, so you may want to do this both ways. Enter the specific URL that you want to target, and we're going to pull up a screen that has a lot of information on it. Anything in red is a match to the content that's already on the page. So you can see where you've already matched the term. Anything in blue are terms that have not yet been optimized by either you or your competitor, depends on which page you pulled up. The blue is where you have the opportunities. This can give you a good idea on where you want to go with your site or where you may have missed opportunities on your page, and you can further optimize for these opportunities. Using cross-reference makes new keyword opportunities really jump out at you, and it makes sure you're getting the traffic you need in order to be successful. Now, find out what terms your competitors are using on their site by using our density tool. You're going to go up to the top to our keyword tools menu. This is a menu you're going to be seeing a lot of as we go through these webinars. But let's use our density tool first. So go ahead and click on that, and you're going to be able to select a lot of different variables. You can change your minimum and maximum keywords per phrase to really target your long tails. You can select your minimum word length and your minimum occurrences per page. So you can determine if you want a highly saturated term or not, or if you want some of their lesser used terms. Go ahead and enter the specific URL. I'm going to use holidays.net-Halloween because I'm specifically targeting the Halloween holiday. And I'm going to pull up a number of results. Now, I've selected to use only 2-word results, 2 and more word results, so that I can really get an idea on what long tails are being used to drive traffic to the site. Now, we've got the density percentage in this first column. There are a lot of schools of thought on density, so make sure you take time to do the research on them. We sort them by order of descending density. You can also take a look at the matches on the page. This is the number of times that the term occurs. Again, we've got the question marks available, so you can really get a good understanding of what each of these terms is. And we also have the availability to see where the term is in the underlying content and the number of searches being done for that term within our Global Premium database. So there's a lot of information here. Now, you may want to look at your own website and then cross-reference it against your competitors, or check out your competitor's website and cross-reference it against yours. See where you have new opportunities. See where you may be missing some opportunities. Up to this point, there's been a lot of work done on discovering your keyword list, and you may want to save this information. In order to do that, you can go ahead and target a new project and save the information. Projects are up here. Go ahead and select a new project, enter your project name, and make sure it's targeted. Enter how many terms you want. You can select them all, or you can select them individually, and go ahead and add them to the project. When the terms are added to the project, you'll see a little green check mark next to them. That means they've successfully been added to your project. Keyword Discovery gives you a number of project options. So we're going to go in and we're going to look at them. With the professional subscription of Keyword Discovery, you have unlimited projects, and you can store up to 10,000 terms per project. With the standard subscription, you have 20 projects and 10,000 terms. With the free trial, you have 1 project available to you. So go ahead and click on your project, and there's a lot you can do within each project. We talked about our databases. Well, you can actually switch databases within your project to get different search results and terms. You can select any one of them, and we will automatically update these queries for that database. You can select to analyze the term and find out more information on your competitors and successful search score. You can export the results into a CSV or an Excel spreadsheet. So you can save these results, give them to your client, or send them up to your boss, and really look like a star by putting your own headers on there, having all this information at your fingertips. You can go ahead and translate the languages. We've got 4 languages you can translate into: French, German, Italian, and Spanish from English, or you can translate each of those languages into English. You can cross-reference this list specifically against additional websites, so you can continue doing your research. And you can also do a domain name search. This will go into more in session 3. One of the other great features of the project is that you can actually drill down into a term. By drilling down, I mean click on any of the blue hyperlinks here, and we'll take you back to the research page where you can begin doing all of your searches again. This is a good way to create a more comprehensive list of keywords to attract an even wider range of customers. Or, conversely, narrow the targeted list for specific customers or specific pages. So you can continue identifying new opportunities and continue expanding your keyword list and making your search marketing and search engine optimization efforts even more effective. Now, I want to cover a couple of help options that we have available. You can use our help menu, which will drop down a list showing some of our pre-recorded videos on certain aspects of the tool, a link to our live tutorials, a link to our user manual, and our frequently asked questions. I want to bring your attention to our news and updates box. This is where we talk about our new features, what we've recently released, anything that is happening within the keyword discovery realm, and also things that are coming soon, what we're planning on updating. All of our updates are done via user feedback, so if you have any ideas on tools that would make your life easier, please let us know. Send us an email. Also, pricing options. If you want to know what the differences in subscription levels are, simply click on the pricing button. It's at the bottom of the page or at the footer, and we'll take you to our pricing page where you can compare the free trial, the standard subscription, and the professional version against each other and see which subscription's right for you. If you need help making a decision or if you have any questions, please contact our U.S. sales office. We're available at contact@trillian.com, and know that that doesn't just go into space. That comes directly to us. So that is looked at multiple times a day. Or you can give us a call directly at our U.S. sales office, or go to our website and fill out our support form. I want to thank you very much for joining our session today. We've covered the basic features of keyword discovery. Session 2 is our Power Tools session, and it is going to go more in depth into the Analyze feature and some of the more advanced features of keyword discovery. So we urge you to sign up. Go to keyworddiscovery.com and click on the red link. Again, thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you in future sessions and helping you get the most out of Keyword Discovery's advanced features for search marketing professionals.